Weekly Summary from the Presidency of the Libyan Government. The Reception Committee at the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities of the Libyan Government has begun receiving the first delegation participating in the first International Tourism Conference, organized by the Ministry on February 10th and 11th at the Brahim Bakar Hall in the Tibesti Tourist Hotel in Benghazi. In honored presence of Minister of Tourism Dr. Ali Qalma, it was emphasized that the security and customs authorities have expedited the procedures of the esteemed guests, welcoming them and appreciating the efforts of the Libyan government, which has worked tirelessly to host international conference, reaffirming Libya as a country of safety and security. Ministry of Investment has signed an agreement to establish railway track from Benghazi to the border municipality of Msaad and the city of Marsa Matruh in the sisterly Arab Republic of Egypt. Minister of Investment Mr. Ali Saadi signed the agreement with Mr. Salah Atiyah, President of the BFI Chinese Companies Coalition, and the Chairman of the Board of the Railway Projects Implementation and Management Authority, Mr. Saeed Kailani, along with his Deputy Mr. Braik Abdullah and the Director of the Benghazi branch of the Authority, Mr. Bubakar Jahami, and Dr. Muzaffar Jibril, Advisor to the Coalition. Minister of Labor and Rehabilitation Engineer Abdullah Sharif Al-Huma calls for the implementation of the Memorandum of Understanding signed by the Ministry with the Rifi Bank to support medium, small, and micro projects previously funded by the bank as a form of loans. This was stated during his meeting at the Ministry's headquarters in Sirte, with the Executive Committee members and some directors of departments at Rifi Bank, in compliance with the directives of Prime Minister Dr. Osama Hamad. Minister of Tourism and Antiquities of the Libyan Government, Dr. Ali Qalma, grants permission for the commencement of the proceeding of the first International Tourism Conference on Tourism in Libya, held at the Tibesti Hotel in Benghazi under the theme Challenges, Investment, Sustainability. The conference, under the auspices and supervision of the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities of the Libyan Government, is scheduled from February 10th to the 11th of 2024, with the participation of over 14 Arab, African, and European countries. Minister of Tourism and Antiquities of the Libyan Government, Dr. Ali Qalma, inaugurates alongside members of the House of Representatives, ministers of the Libyan Government, representatives of the General Command of the Libyan Arab Armed Forces, and participating delegations, the Heritage Exhibition Pavilion at the Tibesti Tourism Hotel. This took place on the sideline of the first International Tourism Conference on Tourism in Libya. The High Committee for Fatwas and Timing, affiliated with the High Committee for Fatwa at the General Authority of Endowment and Islamic Affairs, announced that Sunday, February 11, 2024, is the first day of the blessed month of Sha'ban for the year 1445. Minister of Local Governors, Mr. Sami Al-Dawi, and his Deputy, Mr. Bubakar Msadi, hold a service meeting with all the mayors of municipalities affiliated with the Libyan government, totaling 35 municipalities. This meeting was attended by the Minister of Transportation, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Ministry of Health of the Libyan government. A comprehensive report was presented on the development and achievements of the municipalities during the past year, while the mayors of municipalities reviewed the proposed plans and projects of the year 2024, including emergency urgent projects, projects to improve infrastructure, as well as the issue of waste accumulation and construction debris. The mayors of 35 municipalities honored the Prime Minister of the Libyan government, Dr. Osama Hamad, and the Director General of Libya's Reconstruction and Development Fund, Engineer Belgasem Haftar, following the extensive meeting held at the Ministries of Local Governors headquarters of Benghazi. This recognition comes as a token of appreciation from the mayors of municipalities for their tremendous and continuous effort of the Libyan government in enhancing governmental work, supporting local development, providing necessities, establishing projects, and diligently working to improve and develop service across the nation to achieve the government's objectives and meet the needs of the citizens. The head of the Office of the Councils of Ministries in the Southern Region, Dr. Ali Sunusi, holds an extensive meeting in the presence of the Mayor of Sabha Municipality and the heads of the Interior, Local Governors' Health Departments, and the Director of the Tariq Naziyat Agency for Protection and Services in the Southern Region, as well as several officials from authorities, companies, and security leaderships in the Sabha and Wadi Shafir. This meeting is held to monitor construction maintenance and development works in compliance with the directives of Prime Minister Dr. Osama Hamad, closely to follow up on all construction and service projects in the south across the nation. A delegation from the sisterly Republic of Nigeria arrives at Benina International Airport in Benghazi, led by Ms. Fadi, Director of the Nigerian Electricity Company, along with engineers and technicians. This visit is a part of the joint cooperation, scientific exchange, and technical training between the two countries. The delegation was received by officials from the Ministries of Electricity and Renewable Energy and Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Libyan government. Participants in the first International Tourism Conference visit the Memorial Mountain of Omar Mukhtar, On the sideline of the conference held in Benghazi on February 10th and 11th, the mountain houses a historical library depicting the struggle of ancestors during the Italian colonial invasion of Libya. Participants listened to detailed explanation about primitive weapons used by Libyan freedom fighters against the fascist Italian colonists. Minister of State for Illegal Immigration Affairs in the Libyan government, Mr. Fathi Tabawi, calls on all international and foreign organizations operating in the field of immigration within Libya to submit a copy of their files or any documents proving their legal accreditation to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Libyan government or the relevant authorities. This call emphasizes the necessity of fulfilling all legal procedures before engaging in any activities within the country. The Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities of the Libyan government approves the award of the Best Promoter of Libyan Tourism in the first edition as a part of its organization of the first International Tourism Conference in Libya. The Ministry awarded the first prize of the year 2023 to the creative individual behind the documentary film, The Libyan Continent, Mr. Badr al-Tayyib, from the city of Al-Marj. The film visually showcases the historical landmarks and tourist sites in the country, highlighting its natural, geographical, and environmental diversity. The President of the General Authority for Endowments and Islamic Affairs in the Libyan government, Mr. Ataf al-Abidi, along with the head and members of the Supreme Fatwa Committee, conducts a visit to the city of Sabha, the second for the southern region. This visit aims to assist the needs and requirements of the Endowments Office in the region and to overcome any obstacles they may face. A high-level delegation from the House of Representatives and the Libyan government pays an official visit to the Sicily Syrian Arab Republic. During the visit, they met with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister of Higher Education, Minister of Finance, Minister of Trade of Syria, as well as the President and members of the Syrian People's Council and several government officials. The delegation conveys the greeting of the Prime Minister Dr. Osama Hamad to the Syrian government and people. Dr. Ali Sanusi, the head of the Presidency Office of the Council of Ministers in the Southern region, participates in the first preparatory meeting for the International Conference on Reconstruction Fazan, which will be launched in the near future. Dr. Ali emphasized in his speech the keenness of Prime Minister Dr. Osama Hamad to initiate the process of reconstruction in the Southern region, given its vast resources that must be cared for and supporting southern cities on all levels to achieve desired development. The Ministry of Local Governors and the Libyan government directs the municipal guard apparatus to launch an extensive campaign targeting commercial establishments with the aim of protecting consumer rights, combating price hikes and monopolies in the markets. This comes especially after the increase in foreign currency exchange rates. The ministry announced the formation of joint teams with the municipal guard apparatus to implement the campaign, which will be focused on ensuring the availability of essential goods, controlling prices, and combating market manipulation, in particular as the blessed month of Ramadan approaches. Major General Isam Bouzeriba, the Minister of Interior, discussed the challenge facing the work of the drug control apparatus and its branches in performing their duties, and the necessary capabilities to develop the apparatus performance and ensure achievements of its goal fully. This took place during his meeting with the head of the drug control apparatus, Major General Adel Abdelaziz, and the head of the educational facilities guard apparatus in the eastern region, Major General Nasser Sabah. Engineer Abdullah Sharif Al-Houma, the Minister of Labor and Rehabilitation in the Libyan government, monitors the file of external training and the launch of external training courses in the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan and the Arab Republic of Egypt. This occurred during a meeting held in the ministry's headquarters in Sirt with the directors and departments and offices in the ministry. Dr. Awad al-Badri, the Minister of Electricity and Renewable Energy, inaugurates the third unit at the Tabra Generation Station with a capacity of 185 megawatts, accompanied by a number of officials from the city. This in compliance with the recommendation of Prime Minister Dr. Osama Hamad to improve and enhance service quality in all Libyan cities. The Benghazi Eye Hospital continues to perform numerous specialized and delicate corneal transplant and retain surgery operations by a number of doctors at the hospital, along with the visiting team from the Sister Arab Republic of Egypt. The campaign aims to diagnose and treat all retinal diseases, including injections for diabetic retinal complications, vitreous hemorrhage, retinal detachment, and other operations. Mr. Muhammad Doma, the Minister of Water Resources, inspects the work sites and water lifting projects in the Sidi Sharif and Ghouta Sultan areas, which are being implemented by the Libyan government as a part of its commitment to improve water infrastructure and enhancing the supply of potable water in these areas, various Libyan cities and regions. The minister listened to detailed explanation from the engineer responsible for the implementation, who confirmed that progress rates in these projects are advanced and nearing completion. Minister of Interior in the Libyan government, General Isam Bouzeriba, discusses the administrative situation of a number of ministry employees regarding expenditure promotions in addition to mechanisms to enhance the Higher Institute for Officers in the Human Rights Office of the Ministry. During his meeting with the head of the Arab and International Criminal Police Office, General Tariq Al-Amami, and the Director of the Human Rights Office at the Ministry of Interior, Colonel Jalal Isa. The General Authority for Endowments and Islamic Affairs has completed the final arrangements for shipping approximately 300 boxes containing 6,300 copies of Al-Madinah Quran, narrated by Hafsa bin Isam, donated by the Department of Quran at the Presidency of Affairs of the two holy mosques in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. These Quran will be distributed in the coming days to mosques, especially newly built and inaugurated ones, as the blessed month of Ramadan approaches. Prime Minister of the Libyan government, Dr. Osama Hamad, has announced that Saturday and Sunday, February 17th and 18th, will be officially holidays on the occasion of the anniversary of 17th of February Revolution, according to Decision Number 23 of 2024, regarding the designation of a holiday. The Libyan government has officially decided to cancel celebration on the anniversary of February 17th Revolution this year in solidarity with the victims of Hurricane Daniel, which struck areas and cities of the Green Mountain to mobilize all human material resources in the fields of reconstruction in affected cities and areas through the Reconstruction Fund for Darna and the affected cities and areas, and to preserve public funds in appreciation of what our people in Zliten going through during this period of rising groundwater levels. This allows citizens to celebrate this occasion in their homes and streets as expression of their constitutional right.